With decades of professional experience to her credit, Sandra Chamberlain has been a fixture of Monroe Community College since 1983. Handling a number of responsibilities at their downtown campus, she notably supervised 5 laboratories with the aim of helping high school graduates who unfortunately lacked the skills to thrive in a college environment, including a writing center, a mathematics center, a psychology center, and a computer laboratory. Ms. Chamberlain subsequently worked closely with the mathematics department, the English department, and the Transitional Studies Department as a technical assistant. Since 2016, Ms. Chamberlain has excelled as a senior technical assistant and online concierge at Monroe. In this position, she has handled thousands of phone calls and emails, aiding the college in their transition to online classes, even prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, Ms. Chamberlain reaches out to students, connects them with the corresponding professional help, and volunteers in facilitating COVID-19 testing for in-person learning. Prior to these roles, Ms. Chamberlain was active as an English as a second language tutor for 16 years. Previously, she was recruited to teach immigration, naturalization, and English as a second language classes to over 600 graduates at Fort Carson in Colorado as part of the Army Community Services. She also served with the U.S. Geological Survey for 2 years. Ms. Chamberlain has been further affiliated with the New York State Federation of Home Bureaus Incorporated and the St. Francis de Sales Association, the latter of which appointed her as a national conferences planner for 25 years. Ms. Chamberlain supported her professional ambitions with higher education, initially earning a Bachelor of Science in Geology with minors in History and French at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. She would later obtain a Master of Science in Adult Education with an emphasis in diversity in 2006. Furthermore, Ms. Chamberlain has completed Ally Safe Zone training for the LGBTQIA+ community, the STARS training program to work with veterans, and her black belt in Taekwondo. Ms. Chamberlain has also been celebrated on numerous occasions throughout her significant career. Featured in Millennium magazine, she has notably been the recipient of 3 Tribune Tributes and recognized for the Scholars Day Innovation of the Year in 2015 and 2016. Soon thereafter, she was honored by Train the Trainers in 2017. Ms. Chamberlain has utilized her esteemed reputation to help establish a scholarship in the name of John Randolph Bergstrom, who founded the Geology Department at University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, which was awarded to the inaugural recipient in May 2023. Ms. Chamberlain has contributed much to her community as well, especially her support of the local homeless population. She has dedicated her time and attention to local elections as a site chairperson. Ms. Chamberlain has additionally volunteered with a local theater and church, with which she also participates on a committee collecting food, money, and children's backpacks for those in need. Beyond these civic achievements, Ms. Chamberlain devoted herself to Army Community Services as a volunteer supervisor, while her husband was stationed in Kaiserslautern, Germany, a post where she oversaw 17 different programs and 120 additional volunteers. During this time, she co-founded an organization known as Economy Wives, which helped young women who married enlisted men and faced both financial illiteracy and language barriers. In terms of her global outreach, she helped to resettle over 90 families from different countries. Furthermore, Ms. Chamberlain has maintained her involvement with multiple foundations that aim to help embattled young women in countries such as India, Pakistan, and Mozambique. A native of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, Ms. Chamberlain was born to Lawrence and Joyce Walsh, whose ancestors hailed from the Champagne district northeast of Paris in the 1500s and notably founded Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Her grandparents eventually immigrated to Wisconsin despite only speaking French and facing adversity due to their status as poor immigrants. Nevertheless, her family name is still known and respected throughout Montreal to this day. Renowned among her peers as a fighter and a warrior, she is grateful for the opportunity to help others make positive changes in their lives and share the gifts that God has given her. Ms. Chamberlain has also been incredibly committed to her family, which includes her late husband, Royal, as well as her 4 children, her grandchildren, and her great-granddaughter. She is also grateful to her mentor, John Randolph Bergstrom. Among the many highlights of her career, Ms. Chamberlain is particularly proud of her experience working at the U.S. Geological Survey, especially since she was able to stand out as a hardworking woman in a predominantly male field. Refusing to accept no for an answer throughout her many professional endeavors, she has attributed her success to her passion for helping others, her determination, her tenacity, her perseverance, and her persistence. Looking toward the future, Ms. Chamberlain hopes to continue her current work helping students reach their potential and feel less hopeless while cementing her legacy as someone who made others smile.